another episode of the Rosy Life. So I just did a really brief TikTok video about how our brains are addicted to the past and why this is so important on when you are learning about manifesting and you are wanting to increase your faith. So I wanted to elaborate more on this on the YouTube channel because I can. And here we go. So before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And don't forget to hit the little yellow bell for notifications so when I have new uploads. Also, I have new courses. I have that new course on revision. And I literally just a couple hours ago uploaded my latest course on the changing states. So basically I did a course on everything that you need to know about states, how to enter them, how to dwell in them, when you fall out of them, what to do with them, how to create them. Everything. I really dug around and wanted to give you as much information about states. So go over to Rosy Life and check it out. All right, let's get back to our beautiful minds. So the brain is literally wired to be addicted to past information. And the main reason is survival. It's safe. It's familiar. It's not risky. So the ego is really what I'm referring to here, because the ego's number one functionality, if you haven't watched my video on mastering the ego, I talk about this there, and I'll put the link below. And so the ego's functionality is survival. It's to keep you safe and away from any harm, physical harm, emotional harm, intellectual, harm, or any kind of pain, any discomfort. It doesn't care how tiny or how big. It just doesn't want you to experience it at any cost, even to scare you and to freak you out and to think the most catastrophic way of thinking, just so that you will change your mind and not believe something. I'm exhausted just repeating that and just saying that, because this is what it feels like when you're listening to the ego. It's exhausting. It's tiring. It's like you're in a boxing rink with it, right? And you're arguing back and forth. I want to believe, but you can't believe because of blah, blah, blah in the past. And this is what happened. And he said this and she said that. And then you did this and then this happened and blah, blah, blah. That's the ego. And you're like, but I want to believe. I have faith because I'm God and I know I am the God of my reality and I can have anything that I want. Yeah, but remember what this happened and blah, blah, blah. This is what it feels like to battle with the ego. It's tiring, right? So when you learn to master your ego, right, which is just the monkey mind or whatever you want to call it, or like Abdullah says, you slam the door on the ego, you say no, right? No, firm no, I'm not listening to you anymore, right? And it's not to hate your ego, right? It's just to parent. This is what a lot of teachers talk about parenting the inner child and reparenting and all that stuff. It's you just learning to master this side of your mind, the ego, and you say, no, I'm not the ego. I'm not the mind. I'm not the thoughts. I'm not the feelings. So because of our mind being addicted to the past for safety, for survival, it doesn't want to let go of certain memories. It doesn't want to let go of bad experiences or traumatic events in your life. It doesn't want to let go of these things. It wants to hang on for its dear life so that it protects you, because it's afraid that you won't learn your lesson and you'll go do the same thing and then it's going to hurt twice as much. Do you see? But when you understand who you really are, when you understand that you are God of your reality, that you have the power to have and do anything that you want, you no longer need to rely on the ego to protect you. Why would you? You're God. And God actually created this ego side of us for our survival while we're sleeping. Doesn't that make sense? So now that you are aware that you are God, you start speaking to the ego and say, I'm okay. I got this. In fact, I got you. I'm going to take care of you now. You've done a great job trying to take care of me. I'm going to take care of you. And you begin to take this power back and this and you focus on internally, right? And then you're no longer listening to this monkey mind because now you understand what it's doing. So, of course, it's going to be addicted to the past, and it loves, oh yes, it loves routines. It loves that you have a routine of when you go to sleep, when you wake up in the morning, and you do this, you do that. It loves routines. It's almost like, oh, okay, she's doing the same thing again. I feel safe. And when you break the routine, it's like, wait, what is she doing? Why did she get out of bed on the other side? Why is she brushing her teeth after she went pee-pee? What is going on here? We're not used to this. So the more that you do new things, it becomes more alert because you are in charge and you're like, yes, I know. I used to do that. But now we're going to do it this way because mama's in charge or daddy's in charge, right? So you start training the ego like this. You start breaking that habit of being addicted to the past memories, past traumas, all of that. And this is also, by the way, how you increase faith. Because you become empowered again, you start practicing your powers and exploring and manifesting different things. And this is how you increase your faith because you're no longer relying on what used to keep you safe, your past memories, your past experience, your ego looking out for you. No, now you're turning to the God within to keep you safe. Now you're turning into the power that you have within to help you out. And this is increasing faith. All of these things increases your faith. Every time you make a choice to turn to the God within you, you increase your faith. So I wanted to share this with you because it is so important in explaining why it can feel like a struggle to let go of the old way of thinking. So don't give up on yourself. Just understand and be compassionate with yourself that this is something that you had instilled in you. It's what worked, right? It helps you out for so long. So now you're just going to have to say, no, I'm in charge. Now I'm God. Now I know who I am. And it's okay. I'm okay. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Please like and comment below. And don't forget to go check out my courses. All right, my loves. See you soon. Bye.